Hello everyone, in today's video I am going to be showing you how to get this perfect, beautiful, everyday fall makeup look that is perfect for beginners and those of us with mature skin. Before I get into this tutorial, I do want to thank Sephora for sponsoring this video. All of the products that I will be using in today's tutorial can be purchased at Sephora. I will have all of the products listed and linked down below in the description box as always. Also in the description box, I'm going to have a link to sign up for the Sephora Beauty Insider program. If you are not already signed up to be a Sephora Beauty Insider, you are going to want to sign up. The holidays are quickly approaching. Sephora has so many events and promotions lined up that you are not going to want to miss out on. As a beauty insider, you can enjoy perks like free standard shipping, participate in these seasonal savings events, receive a free birthday gift, and accumulate points to redeem for deluxe samples or money off a qualifying purchase. All right, it's time to get into the tutorial for this perfect everyday fall makeup look. This was my inspiration photo. I love everything about this. I love the simplicity of the eye makeup. I love the darker lip that I don't always go for. I immediately thought it would look great on all ages and all skin tones, so let's get started. I'm starting off with the Charlotte Tilbury Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Sunscreen and Primer. I've been using this for several months now and I really like it. It does take a little longer to sink into the skin, so while this is drying down for a bit, I'm going to start with my eye makeup. I recently got one of these Solo Cream to Powder eyeshadows from Merit Beauty. So many people have been raving about these. I could not wait to try one. This is in the shade Vachetta or Vachetta, I'm not sure, which I would describe as a light neutral brown leaning towards warm. And I'm using this double-sided Merit brush to apply it. I am obsessed with this little brush. It is amazing. And now I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Unlocked palette. This is the Leopard palette. And I'm using the bronzer shade simply to blend out the upper portion of my eyeshadow. Because I have hooded eyes, I do want to make sure that the shadow extends up a little bit higher so that you can see it when my eyes are open. And now I'm using the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade True Brown. And I'm taking that along my upper lash lines. And then I'm also putting a little bit of the eye pencil on the outer corners of my eyes and then blending it out with a tiny pencil brush just to define the outer corners of my eyes a little bit because they do sort of tilt downwards. And now I'm just taking some concealer on a synthetic brush and sort of cleaning up the eyeshadow and extending it upwards towards my temples for a lifted effect. Okay, now that the primer and sunscreen has sunk in, I am going in with this Fenty Ease Drop Skin Tint. This is a really nice skin tint for every day. It provides light, natural looking coverage. However, it is buildable. As you can see, I'm doing that here, adding a little bit more product to the areas that I feel need a bit more coverage. And now I'm moving on to concealer. This is the brand new concealer from Haus Labs. I've really been enjoying this one. It's ultra creamy. It feels very hydrating. It's very long wearing. It also comes in a great range of shades. And as you can see here, it is highly concentrated. A little bit goes a long way. So if you have not tried this one yet, I would definitely recommend it. And now I'm just lightly dusting over my entire face with the finishing powder in the Leopard palette, and then bronzing up my skin with the bronzer that is also in the palette. If you have not used an Hourglass product before, I highly suggest starting with this one because you get to try several products all at once. The finishing powder, bronzer, blush, highlighter. And for my brows, I'm using one of my favorite brow pencils. This is from the brand Give. It is the Hella On Point brow pencil. I'm using the shade 3. And then I'm setting my brows with one of my favorite brow gels from the Sephora collection. And now I'm using that same Solo eyeshadow from Merit and the smaller end of the two-sided brush, the pencil side, and running that along my lower lash lines. And then for a little bit of extra definition, just on the outer corners of my lower lash lines, I'm using that same Rare Beauty eye pencil. Now in my inspiration photo, it did look like the model had a little bit of a sheen right on the center of the lid and a little bit under the brow. So that's where I am taking the highlighter from the Hourglass palette. I'm applying that underneath the arch of my brow and then also tapping a little bit with my finger onto my mobile lid. Then it's time to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. This is the Clean Lash Mascara from Merit. This was my first time trying this mascara. It is a tubing mascara, which means that it creates little tubes around each one of your lashes, making them smudge-proof, flake-proof, and waterproof. However, the little tubes do come off with just your fingers and some warm water. Of course, I'm using the Hourglass palette once again because there are two perfect for fall shades of blush in this palette. And now all that's left to do are my lips. And for that, I am using two products from Rare Beauty, the Kind Words Lip Pencil in Wise, followed by the lipstick in the same shade, also called Wise. And the final step is optional, but I wanted to add in a little bit of extra glow using the Metallic Strobe Powder in Celestial Strobe Light from the Leopard palette. Here's the completed look taken in natural light using my iPhone. I decided I wanted to add a little bit of shine to my lips, so I topped the lipstick with a little bit of this Merit lip oil in Pink Beat. All of the products, as I mentioned during the intro, are available at Sephora. They will all be listed and linked down below in the description box. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, this everyday fall makeup look. I think that it is perfect for beginners, perfect for mature skin, as again I said in the intro. If you did enjoy seeing this tutorial and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider hitting the subscribe button and joining the Risa Does Makeup family. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on TikTok and Instagram. My username is the same on all platforms. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.